Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Richard. Thank you for joining me. My channel is all about men's style, lifestyle issues, and also I do product reviews from time to time. If you like what you see here, then please leave your comments in the comment section below. I absolutely love interacting with you all, and I really appreciate each and every one of you followers. If you are new here and you'd like to subscribe, please do hit that subscribe button, and also if you hit that notification bell to the bottom right hand side of this video so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. On with today's content. Today's video is 5 style hacks, coming up after the intro. Welcome back guys, and like I said before, we're going to be talking about 5 style hacks today. Now there are many hacks out there, but these 5 are my 5 favourite. I use them on a regular basis and they've got me out of some sticky situations in the past. So without further ado, we'll get on to number 1. And style hack number 1 is to freeze your jeans. I did say that right, putting jeans in the freezer. Now that may seem a bit controversial to a lot of you guys, but if you haven't done it before, I strongly urge you to do it, especially if you've got raw denim jeans. Now we all know raw denim jeans take a lot longer to break in, but we want them to last as long as possible. The best way to do this, and any other pair of jeans that you've got, and this is even backed up by the CEO of Levi's, so you know this is good sound advice, is to put your jeans overnight in a freezer. Fold them up neatly, put a few pairs in at once if you have to, put them in the freezer, and what this does is it kills any bacteria and it eliminates any odour, and it also prolongs the dye in your denim. That will mean that obviously your jeans, some of which are going to be fairly expensive, so investment pieces, will last for longer, and who doesn't want that? They do still recommend though that every 2 or 3 months you do stick them in a washing machine. But again, it just depends on where you're going to be wearing it, what environment you're going to be wearing your jeans in. If you're just going to be wearing it casually out to the shops, etc., you probably aren't going to need to wash it in the washing machine more than once every 6 months. However, if you're in an environment or a work environment where you're going to be filthy, then obviously I'll leave it up to yourself. You know when your jeans need a wash, but the recommended thing is to stick them in the freezer overnight. It's been going on for years. I've done it myself. It really does work, guys. Thing is, what we should be doing is if we're out and about and we just get a small spillage on the jeans, we should be spot cleaning that with a clean bit of cloth, water, damp clean it. Anything other than that, it's fine. If it's filthy and covered in mud, obviously you're going to stick it in the washer, but for little spot spills, clean them up with a little bit of damp cloth and warm water, and then fold up your jeans when they start to get a little bit smelly, stick them in the freezer overnight, take them out the next morning. I promise you they're going to smell awesome and they're going to last even longer. So that's my style tip number 1. Put your jeans in the freezer. Style hack number 2, guys, and bear with me because this is a strange one, is to use your forearm to measure the waist of your new jeans so you don't have to try them on. Now I know this is going to sound quite alien to a lot of you, and it did when I first found out about this little hack, but it really does work. Essentially, your forearm measured from your elbow to your fist roughly equates to the size of your waist. So if you go into a store, and we've all been there before, we've probably got screaming kids that want to go home with us, or we might be running late, or we simply can't get into a changing room because they're full. Pick up a pair of jeans that's in your usual waist size, make sure they're done up properly, get your forearm and place it within the waistband of those jeans. Now if it fits comfortably, those jeans are more than likely 95% going to fit you. It just saves you time. To be honest with you guys, I've used this a couple of times and it's worked like an absolute treat. Obviously it's no substitute for trying them on properly, but on those days when you really haven't got time, this one will work for you. So that's my second style hack. Style hack number 3 is to get rid of red wine stains with white wine. Now I know this is a widely known thing, but there are still many guys out there that don't know this little style hack, and it's got me out of a few situations where I may have had to throw away some of my favourite white garments unless I knew this hack. Essentially guys, as soon as you see that red wine spill, whether you've done it yourself, whether it's an accident, whether somebody's bumped into you, or you've had one too many, is as soon as you can, I know it's not always practical when you're still out and about, but whilst you can, get some white wine on that red wine stain, soak it in it for about 5-10 minutes. The reason for this is there's a pigment in the red wine that is broken down by the white wine. Don't ask me about the technicalities of how it works, it just works. As soon as you've soaked that for 5-10 minutes, put it in the wash with some detergent and it should come out bright as new. So that is style hack number 3, and that is use white wine to get rid of red wine stains, and it is a lifesaver. Hack number 4, guys, is all in relation to your scent or your eau de toilette, your aftershave, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you use. We've all got our favourites, whether we've got one for work, one for more formal occasions, and one for everyday use, which I do. Essentially, the shelf life of these, when you spray them on yourself, is roughly about 3 hours. We wash our hands obviously through the day, wash our face, etc. We come into contact with other things, and as a result of that, our scent gets less and less effective throughout the day. One way that I found to prolong this is to spray a little bit on your shirt, whatever you're going to be wearing, not your jacket obviously, because you're going to be taking that off throughout the day. So if you're wearing a shirt and you work in an office environment, or polo shirt, t-shirt, whatever you're going to be, just spray some about 5-6 inches away, so you don't get it soaked into your top, but it just lays there. And obviously you're not going to be washing that throughout the day, so the scent will remain for longer. Also, I like to spray some of my hair, pretty much the same reason. You're not going to be washing your hair throughout the day, and it seems to last longer in there as well. In relation to aftershave, I like to put some just under the neck here and behind the ears. I find that that lasts longer as well. So that's my 4th style hack to make your aftershave last longer throughout the day. My 5th and final style hack, guys, is how to resize your favourite t-shirt, shirt or jumper that you've shrunk in the wash. Now, we've all been there, and I wish I knew this style hack many years ago. Would have saved me an absolute fortune in clothing, because I didn't know this hack and I threw them all away, and I could have reshaped them and got many more years of wear out of them. So hopefully this will help some of you guys out there. And we've all been there. We've thrown our favourite t-shirt in the wash on the wrong heat or with the wrong items of clothing. They've come out far too small for us, perhaps half a size too small, maybe even a whole size too small. And we know we haven't eaten that much to be able to not fit into them. Best thing to do, guys, is don't panic. Basically, you need to soak them in water for up to 5 to 10 minutes with some detergent. And then once you've done that, take them out and start to slowly stretch them back into shape. So you'll be pulling on the neck and the bottom hem, and also both sides, and pull them out until you're happy, and then leave it dry. Try that on. If that doesn't work, then put it back into hot water with some detergent, leave it soak for another 5-10 minutes, and keep doing that slowly but surely. Obviously, you don't want to damage the fibres, but you do want to manipulate that shape just a little bit. So pull it out from the sides, just under the armpit, and from the collar to the hem, just pull them that little bit longer, and keep doing that until it fits you again. That is a surefire way to save your favourite clothing. Like I said, I wish I'd known this before. And as an absolute bonus, you'll have put so much conditioner in that it'll smell absolutely fantastic on you. So they're my 5 style hacks, guys. I hope you found this useful. Some of which you may have known, some of which you may not have known. And if not, and you find yourself in a situation where you need to use any of these 5, I hope you found it useful. Please leave any comments in the comments section below. Again, as I said at the outset of the video, I really enjoy interacting with you all. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you to all my followers, and hopefully you'll like this video enough to subscribe. As I said before, new content coming out every Tuesday and Thursday. And I meant to mention it at the beginning of the video, but because I'm human I didn't. But I would like to say now, I apologise, there was no upload last Thursday. I was having technical issues and I just couldn't sort it out before the upload day. So apologies for that. Hopefully we're back on schedule now. So take care of yourselves, have a brilliant week, stay awesome, and I'll see you at the next one.